into the arena come the two teams for that annual brilliant competition, the field gun competition of the Royal Navy. On the top side of your screen, it's Portsmouth. And on the bottom side of the screen, it's the Fleet Air Arm. Now, if you haven't seen this competition before, I think you're going to be amazed in the next few minutes with the strength, the agility, the brute force, the speed that goes into making up a good run on this. The idea is for these teams to race each other across an obstacle course with these old field guns. Now, there are three parts to the competition. We're getting ready for the first part at the moment, the run out. The run out is to race from the start position, where the guns are positioned at the moment, down the sides of the arena and manhandle the guns over a 5-foot wall. And they then have to cross a 28-foot chasm. Now, that is why the men you're seeing at the moment on the screen are the best fed men at the Royal Tournament. They're given a third extra ration in the mess each day, and they look as though they're almost ready to go. Out goes the thunder flash. When that goes off, we're off. The run out. Now we're looking for an average time of about 1 minute 25 seconds here. We do have the record holders with us, because on the far side of the arena is Portsmouth. They got the fastest time in the whole competition ever back last year in 2 minutes 40.6 seconds. At the moment it looks neck and neck, but look for the first man across. The first swing, across goes Brian Hillier for the Fleet Air Arm on this side, and Boris Slingsby on the far side. They're the first men across the 28-foot chasm. Now they sling the wheels onto their shoulders. These wheels weigh 120 pounds. Look at the strain on that cable as they come across. That's not a bit of rope they're going across on. It is actually a piece of hawser. Now the parts of the gun carriage, and thumping down. And there is the gun barrel, weighing some 900 pounds. Drop that on your toe and you'd know all about it. More wheels coming across. The race still very much on. It looks fairly neck and neck. The first wheel through the wall looks to be Portsmouth. Portsmouth just slightly in the lead. And the Fleet Air Arm have actually caught up with a nifty bit of manoeuvring, getting the wheels through the wall. It looks as though the Fleet Air Arm are going to be first in position across the line. They've got to fire 3 rounds. Round goes the gun. Portsmouth racing to catch up. And it is just, and only just, Portsmouth. That is a very, very close run. Portsmouth looking to keep up the fastest time they had last year, and they won the competition last year overall as well. Just checking the shells, making sure that all 3 shells were fired in the gun. Now let's take a look at the times for those first runs. For Portsmouth on the far side, 1 minute 24.7. And for the Fleet Air Arm, just behind, 1:25.54. The cheering coming from other members of the teams, urging their men to win. And the bugler sounds for the start of the run back, looking for an average time of 1 minute on this. Now on the run back, all the men and gear have to be withdrawn over the wall and back across the chasm. So they pull the gun apart again as the limber goes over. They thump that over the wall. It's still neck and neck. Portsmouth on the top side, Fleet Air Arm on the bottom side of the screen. First wheels across, it is the Fleet Air Arm. Certainly doing very well there. Now the one to watch for here is the last man across in each team. He's called the Flying Angel. And the Fleet Air Arm's Flying Angel is Barry Innes. He's getting set to go across. Literally the last man across, just as they dismantle all the gear for getting across the chasm. For Portsmouth, the Flying Angel will be mechanic Dougie Douglas. The gun carriage goes across. The barrel goes on and the wheels are going across now. The last sets of wheels. And look for the Flying Angels. They're both going across at the same time. On this side, it's Barry Innes. On the other side, mechanic Dougie Clark. They're through. And the guns assembled. 3 rounds fired again. And still extremely close. In the lead still, we have Portsmouth. 2:27.65. 2:27.65, and just behind on 2:28.45 the Fleet Air Arm. These are unofficial times. They will be corrected if penalties are to be added later on. 900 pounds the gun barrel weighs, the wheels 120 pounds. And they're off. The Fleet Air Arm, through go the men. Portsmouth taking the wheels off, the gun barrel going through, reassemble it on the other side and run for that finish line. This is the Fleet Air Arm. Run, 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 run. Portsmouth, Fleet Air Arm, get it? I think they just got that run home, but they don't appear to have made up the time they lost earlier on. And in fact, the official times show that it is indeed a win for the Fleet Air Arm. Well done to them. 2:49.18, just over half a second ahead of Portsmouth on 2:49.72.
Close ties with cities and counties have always